And hello, all you folks on the YouTube land. Lord of the Miniskwerls here with the Snark Patrol. Say hello to the Snark Patrol.
I am super giddy because I see a Koenig in the chat. I'm a very happy dragon.
Okay, so.
Hello, Konag, and any viewers at home in the future.
Wow, so positive. So yay.
Wow.
Oh.
And the resident Sharpay residents just wrinkling away happily.
I can't help it. I'm hopelessly optimistic.
Yeah.
Yay.
Opal tagged me in. Opal tagged me in the Discord with this particular meme. You guys will have some fun with that.
Oh yeah.
Which seems to be particularly apropos, considering that a very very large chunk of the city and LA County in general are on fire.
Hey, Evie! Evie's here too.
I need my
my
Pokeballs. Where's my Pokeballs?
You should come by more often. Okay.
Hello, Evie.
Eevees are cute and they're fun, and we can turn them into all sorts of other things.
Yep.
All you have to do is find the right piece of rock and show it to them.
Just don't let Lost Paws know. He will be out there with the nets.
A net? It's more like a Pokeball.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't invite Noble to live streams because Eevee might turn up and then it will be on, and we like our Eevee.
Yep. He's got enough of them. He's got way too many of them.
Yeah, he's only got 1,000 just Eevees. Never mind all of the others.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yep. Oh. Well, we can get on to the news. I got something I've been wanting to share because I am very happy for this, being an avid anime.
Let's start with Patty's story, since it's actually apropos of what's going on of our meme.
You mean the dumpster fire that is California and the Los Angeles basin? Hi, everyone. Sorry I missed you, but when dogs say poopatorium, I go, let's go outside.
Yes.
My house, not the poopatorium. Turns out they have a way to track the arcing of the electrical lines. And before the fires that have all broke out in California, there was an extreme increase in the number of arcs coming off the power lines with the Santa Ana winds.
Ooh.
They've also arrested one person, and I haven't heard if he's charged yet with arson. But basically, Southern California is on fire, people, and it's not pretty.
No, it's not. Paris Hilton lost the house.
It's not pretty.
Well, granted, it hasn't been pretty even before the fire.
I actually have driven that Pacific Coast Highway in that area specifically, and it was gorgeous. It was stunning. It was beautiful. The houses were gorgeous. And to see it now, you can't, unless you've been in a war zone or you've been to an area and you've seen what tornadoes do when they're a mile wide, you have no idea of the amount, the immense damage that these fires have done.
Patty, how could you neglect the former residents of Detroit? They're familiar with this.
You know what? I've driven through Detroit. This is worse than Detroit.
Oh,
The only thing that Detroit doesn't have on this, guys, is M&M, and that's about
drinkable water.
Drinkable water. Well, no, they don't even really have drinkable water because fire hydrants were going dry in the middle of this stuff because they had no
water. Don't have water.
That's actually the Sacramento River Delta smelt.
Yeah.
But I thought
you have to save those. People, they don't give a shit about. But if you're a little bitty fish that is tasty,
I know.
Yeah, they literally diverted the water and didn't put it back into the reservoirs because they were trying to refill the fishing places further north.
Yeah, they were trying to. Wow. Actually, part of that was that they thought that the water that the smelt were trying to come up through for spawning was too salty.
No, they weren't. Instead, Hollywood Hills, Pacific Palisades, Malibu. Yeah, just all the, oh my God, what the hell.
Wow.
Yeah, brush across the power lines. That's where the arcs generally come from.
Yep.
Which throws sparks
and
everywhere.
It's so dry.
In fact, I saw a time lapse of a McDoggies down that way while it was busy just vaporizing in a shower in a shower of sparks. Okay?
Yeah.
That's just going to make the fires bigger. I'm thinking about that poor guy that's been arrested for arson. And
probably was just making a stupid statement and got himself in a whole lot of bullshit.
Yeah, probably did.
Because that's what people do. Right. Oh, I'll take credit for this and blah blah blah. I'll be famous. It's like, no, dude, you take credit for this and you're just gonna be stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Opal, I think you're next.
Okay, I was gonna say because this one's tickled me pink. Apparently,
you're opal colored. What the hell?
No, this is a good one. Yeah, yep. But this tickled me in an extra level of pink. As being an avid anime watcher, VLC has come to the rescue. Apparently, they are currently developing an AI system that will auto-translate files that you have from whatever language to your language of choice. Now, obviously, it's not going to be perfect, but I can guarantee you from what has been seen so far, it's going to be miles better than localizers. So, localizers, get bent and go get.
Opal. Think about the game we were looking at this morning, and I went to download it. It says English, and everything was written in Japanese.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it was Chinese.
Yeah, VLC does seem non-political so far.
I don't care. As long as it does good.
It screws everybody over equally? Is that what
Pretty
you're saying?
much, actually.
Yeah, we kind of gathered that.
Well, you see, localizers...
VLC kind of annoys everybody equally when you start it up.
Well, it might, Konag. It just might. Because I'm told it's a fairly robust system. So, but you see, that's the thing. I normally would have defended localizers, but they decided to make us the enemy.
Yeah.
And told us how to bend over and how much to take up.
and then they made the Japanese writers the enemy too. Which is an odd stance to take for localizing.
Yep.
True.
Yep.
What? We don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Oddly enough, they are translating it into colonizer.
Ooh.
But
bizarre.
Yeah.
Know,
but the thing is with what VLC's promising, you don't even have to worry. You can go back to grab any piece that's in any language and just shove it right in. Boom.
Yeah, because it's just translating words, and it's like with an AI, it's not understanding what's being fed into it.
Well, that's the thing is AI translations have been getting better and better.
Much better,
yeah. And the thing is there's always going to be mistakes, but the thing is localizers have been changing the story. Completely changing the story.
An AI that's been properly exposed won't do that.
Well, I think this particular little think tank known as the Snark Patrol needs to come up with a way to fix it, and we will call it the Konag-izer.
I like that.
Oh.
That's a good one. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, you hired me for the Snark. I know.
I know.
Yep.
Yes, we did.
Yep.
So
You
we
were- you were-
beat the localizers with thagomizers.
Yeah, that, and of course, he's going to sit around and shout at you in Klingon. So, good luck.
Do, Alex, but get the
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
our packaging needs to be smart. It needs to have a flared base. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then nobody will be in the rear.
Yeah.
Nobody in the rear is good.
Well, when someone's wearing a kilt, being in the rear is a more delicate thing. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I've got a few guys I want to put in a kilt. Can we do that? It's nobody on Snark Patrol. I'm just saying.
So now it is time for us to switch the names.
Oh, just the one.
Because this is something I found hilarious personally,
One. I gotta mute myself.
as well as true. Wait for it.
Okay.
Should be up someday soon. But tell me it's wrong.
It's wrong. Oh, you meant metaphorically. Never mind. You're right. Oh my God, you're right. Mark it on the calendars, everybody.
It's wrong.
Sorry, I missed that.
Feel like
had a
it's-
call.
I like that.
Scam
That's
calls or
hilarious.
Okay.
survey call.
You know they stop calling you when you say things like, "Okay, it's done. There's blood everywhere."
It was a
You are
robot.
a treat.
Yeah, I just tend to make it sound like to make it sound like they've contacted someplace that they really shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole restaurant answering a phone like it's a restaurant is always fun too.
Oh yeah, I love that meme.
Roadkill Cafe. You stab them, we slap them.
Yep.
No. It's
Or
the
is it
Carlson
you kill it,
Grill.
we grill it. That's it.
You whack them
the
with
Carlson
back.
Grill.
We
We're
slap them is
some of
actually
the
Ron's
spicy
mortuary.
thighs and the extra fatty breasts. It's good.
Ooh. Okay, so
You dice them, we ice them.
Oh no, the special the other day was instead of spaghetti with meatballs, it was angel hair pasta with opalescent testicles.
Ooh! Ow! 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 Opal! What did I tell you about letting her get quite that close?
Yeah, I know.
He took the knife away and the side cutters and all the other sharp objects. It was
I
fine.
know.
I wonder why.
But I think
Okay.
teabagging her was just a little too far.
We are here to play some. I think we are actually supposed to be here to play some game. So how about we play some game?
Sure.
I thought we were going to play a specific game, not just some game.
Well, we do have a specific game. It's in the title.
First title.
Specifically a video game instead of word games.
I need Koenig.
Are you?
I need Koenig-Iser to come in here and fix my computer because
I
reasons.
also have the meme of ultimate diversity.
Oh God!
Oh no.
I'm almost afraid to ask you to place that in the screen. Does it have wings and tiny little spindly legs and a big mouth with lots and lots of teeth?
No.
It looks like it's got all kinds of different.
There's lots of
There's
different types of teeth, and those teeth hurt a lot if you're on the wrong side of them. But no.
Does it look like Koenig in a kilt?
Yeah.
No,
No, it's not quite of that
Being on the
caliber,
wrong
Patty.
business- to being on the business end of one of those. I've been on the business end of a few of them, but hey.
One
Oh,
can
I'm sorry.
dream,
I
one
shouldn't be
can
telling
hope.
stories on Koenig and his after hours dress.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, every time I hear Ultimate Diversity, I can't help but think of the Black Panther cast because it's so diverse.
Yes.
So diverse, so lovely. The most diverse picture in the world was like
Yeah.
8 black women, all of them of varying body shapes. Most of them thin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love
Don't
thin
you
body
see it?
shapes.
There was
It should
black,
be in
black, and then
Hollywood.
there was near black, black, and then there was very black, black, and of course it was diverse.
There we go.
Are you talking about?
Yeah.
Wait. Are we talking about diversity or 50 Shades of Grey?
That depends on who you ask. It really does.
Yeah, yeah. They turned down the brightness on that on that image.
Oh yeah. No, and it was actually it was in grayscale even then, and they darkened it up after that. So here we have East 10.
So you ended up with a black blob on the screen?
Pretty much.
East 10.
Well,
Yep. Now, my big question about this game was: this a game that knew how to make money?
Yes, it was. It still does.
So it's definitely not a Ubisoft game.
No. This is Nippon Ichi Software published this one. Just like all of the others. But these games were, if I remember correct, these games were made by Nihon Falcom.
You heard that there's going to be a new company starting up that's targeting games towards men over 65, right?
All
Instead
right.
of Ubisoft, it's Wishy Be Hard.
Okay, so let me just do one last thing here, and we will get this show Haze Gray and underway. All right, so I'm not going to pick up where I left off. We're going to start clean. And we're going to make sure we can get through here as far as we can before the 2-hour mark.
At the moment of birth,
Did
each
you
of
contact
us is
Feedity
free
to
as
see
a
if he wanted to
bird,
sell you some
not a
baby
single
oil?
restraint
Better
holding
take
us
it.
down.
Hold on, guys. He's talking.
But with age come the varied
That's a
shackles
slippery
that
slope.
bind,
So,
clipping
how
away
is my
at our
favorite wrinkled
wings,
mess in the corner
feather
doing?
by feather. In time,
Which
we
wrinkled
hopefully
mess?
return to the freedom we once
I'm
knew.
doing fairly well, thank
But
you.
the truth is,
You're all doing very well. Yes, that's
we
me.
can return to those days whenever we so choose.
Oh, we get to go back whenever we want. That's awesome.
Yep, that's us.
Yeah.
Let's go back. If
look,
only we
snail
could
mail.
go back, we might
I
make
wanna
better
go back.
jokes.
Okay, this game here.
The land before
apparently,
Proposed Fleet. That's where I want to go.
it would seem that this game here happens before before most of the others. But it was apparently the 10th one that was it's the 10th volume of
Is
his,
this weather perfect or what?
of his
The brisk ocean breeze, the
log that
wide
was
open
found.
sea. Smells like a new
but it
journey
was-
on our
it looks like it
horizon.
was actually, this one here
I gotta say, I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adel.
Okay.
Being stranded on
Because
Asteria for
I
so
want to know
long
what
was
a new
really getting to
journey
me.
smells like. It's got to smell better than regret and bad decisions.
True.
You would think, but you might be wrong.
Aha.
Well,
Maybe
regret
the
and
This
smell
actually,
of
decisions
this
is
rotten
in here.
actually, with this here,
Well,
hey, with this possible answer here, places it sometime right very close after East 2. In fact, it would be the immediate successor to it.
I'm
Oh,
glad
well,
I
he
asked you
took
to
my
come.
line.
Because it's
Say,
noted that
bad
This makes me
decisions.
even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown.
Games,
It's been
But
a
he-
wild
he's
ride since
noted
then,
as
but
I
that doesn't make
teenager
me any less grateful to you. I can
Oh,
hardly
well.
remember the
Bad
last time I
decisions
felt
are the
this
smell when the new
Adel.
adventure sours.
Yogi. So this is where you two
But look
were.
at the shade of slate that his
My,
hair
I
is.
never
And
dared
look at
dream
the
I'd
arms.
get to see the
Ooh,
actual
nice
ocean
tries.
in person.
Yep.
Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this
You
large
said it was
is
a good one.
capable
I didn't
of
realize you were
floating
going to give
upon
me
its
eye
waves.
candy.
What manner of
Ain't nothing
sorcery
wrong
is
with
I
this?
wonder how those arms smell.
I guess this is all one big
I
culture shock.
Probably
for
like
someone
regret
born
and bad
raised on
decisions
East.
and not like
Dr.
Old
Flair
Spice.
here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it
Just
is
make
a
it
miracle
creepy.
in
My dad
itself.
wore Old Spice. We'll
To
just say
say
it smells like
nothing
Old
of the
Spice.
unprecedented chance it's given me to search
English
for the original
leather.
strain of Salsettan flower.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
So
no.
cigarette
Flower.
and it didn't smell like
It's the
whiskey.
name of a type of medicinal herb.
And tobacco.
Right? It's native to the Great
Yeah.
Forest on the
Together.
Gallia Hispani border or something.
Stetson sweat.
Indeed
That's a
it
good
is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after
One of my
hearing that's
friends
where
gave
you
me a
two were
lovely
headed. The prospect of seeing
Candle
it in its
and
natural
oil
habitat was
diffuser
ample
and the
reason
scent
to
of
climb
smoky
aboard.
quartz. And when I opened it
Your
up
get up
and
and go
smelled
could
it, I
put
said,
even Adel to shame.
only men actually
But be
smell
sure to
like
mind your
this. The
health,
world
okay?
could be perfect.
At the
I
rate you're
know.
going,
Oh my
you'll end
God.
up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
By the way,
Well,
Salcedo
frankly
is,
speaking,
Salcedo's the
That
next
scenario
one.
is all but
Is
guaranteed.
Well, we
is
won't
the
be
next
arriving
game
in
the
Salsetta
sequence.
for a long while yet. Might as well
Chronological
kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now,
sequence.
don't you
And
think?
you guys have already seen that one. We played it
Yep.
we played it a few weeks ago.
Yep.
Is this like the Star Wars movies where they started off with the middle of the book and then went back to the front and then they added on to the end so you never know
Oh,
quite
yeah.
where you are?
Actually,
that it
funnily
makes
enough,
sense.
funnily enough, the E series started with episodes 1 and 2, and then everything else kind of got mixed up.
The Fonzie,
Yeah.
I can see.
So it's
Oh,
really the Chronicles of
look,
Narnia ordering.
he's cursing us out. He's saying, couldn't ask for better weather. And that means there's going to be a storm in a couple seconds.
You know what? You go 1, 2, and then core math took over and nobody knows.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I used to be able to count my toes, but now I got to be able to find them.
I can find my toes. I can count to 20 with my toes. And if Opal's around, I can count to 41.
Yeah, there you go.
42, don't forget the
42 if you count the tail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, when
Well,
you add
no.
the tail, and the wings, it's 44. So it's okay.
Add them one other thing, 45.
No, that was already counted in the 41. So
Oh, right.
unfortunately, you're not built like a reptile. You didn't get a pair.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
You got to know about dragon shifters. They shift to dragons, but yeah, it's okay. They are built to be able to be with female women.
Human women. Female and women is the same thing.
Yeah.
You know,
I wouldn't say that
You
too
would
loud
think
because
so.
you might offend somebody. Because you can be a woman and not be female.
we've
Ask
read
it.
some
No,
books.
Well, has anybody been able to define what a woman is?
No.
Okay, I actually went to the trouble of speaking to both a doctor and a biologist, and they told me that the proper definition of woman is adult human female.
Yeah. Okay, good for that.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to identify as a toaster.
See, that's your problem. You'd still be a
No wonder you're hot. No wonder you're hot.
I want people to stick stuff in me and get me really hot. That's why I'm a
Oh,
toaster.
well,
Yeah, Salceda turns out to be a whole big whole big can of worms.
And when it's all over, you destroy them.
Okay, there's the skipper.
Actually, I wouldn't be a
Skipper, what's
toaster. I'd be
that? Captain LaSalle, you've got a problem.
Hello,
You're
Captain.
more of an easy bake oven.
I'm an emerald air fryer.
Ah,
I do
a
more
passenger.
than just air
No,
fry.
she's a
Having a
slightly
pleasant voyage, I
difficult
hope.
oven.
I can
Yes,
bake,
you
I
carry
can air
these.
fry, I
You
can toast, I can warm, I can
probably
reheat.
paying attention.
You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age.
Seasoned travelers.
The other thing is that Adel left home between 15 and 16. He's still a teenager here.
Wow.
Oh,
And all
well, you know what? There's
is
a lot of
Is
people
that
that,
right?
if they make it out of
My
their county,
apologies
they're
for
a
presuming
seasoned
that.
traveler.
If this is your first time in the area,
Wow.
you won't want to miss the extraordinary sights we have coming up shortly.
Is it dragon anime?
Oh, what's that over there?
Mountains? No, wait. I think those are islands.
Attention all
How can you
passengers.
tell if it's an island if you're only on one side of it?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because you can't tell how far it goes.
No.
I am your captain, Victor LaSalle. Allow me to
Well, yeah,
express my
especially if you
gratitude
leave
to
your
you
boat
for
parked in
sailing
one
with
spot
us on
and
the
you start
Adonis
walking and
today.
come to your boat again.
I mean, seriously.
Yep.
If you look to our
What if it's a
left-hand
dark
side,
archipelago?
you'll
Or
find
did you find a
Obelia
boat
Gulf,
that's in an alternate
famous
reality?
for its sprawling archipelago.
Captain LaSalle is trying to be tour guide now.
Squirrel, are there any chances for pine boxes today?
It's not impossible.
Not necessary. Yeah, it's not likely with this area.
I stand corrected. You can tell
This
that's an
current
island.
bout of
It's
clear
too
weather
small.
lets us
Look
see
at
the
that little
myriad
thing.
patches of land,
Or is that
both
just
large
something
and
in
small,
front of it?
that populate
That's
these
that little thing
waters.
there, mass of land.
It will be quite some time
Was
yet
like
before the ship
5 inches
arrives
across.
at our destination in Salsetta. So until
It's a
then,
thingy
we
sticking out of
invite
the
you
water.
to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands.
We'll take his word for it. He's a seasoned captain.
So when's the ship going to go
Understood.
down?
Let's make haste.
Wait for it.
Oh, yeah.
My word, what a magnificent sight.
My
Is this when the
word.
Kraken shows up?
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure
That's
doesn't
for
disappoint.
tentacle porn?
I'm not saying shit.
Squirrel, I'd really like to
Like
see a Kraken
time?
right about now.
Say what? What was that, Patty?
I'd like to see a Kraken right about now. That could be fun.
You said you were looking for a western archipelago
thinking
before you came to Asteria, right?
Humpback whale? Oh, wait, that's Star
Oh,
Trek.
yeah, cracking like an.
There any chance this might be
Well, they're a little more deep
I
water.
just want to see a spaceship just
a little
crash into
close
the
for
ocean.
comfort,
right
don't you think?
That'd be great.
Oh,
Meteor
no,
right
to
now.
take in the sights like this.
That is way too close for comfort.
Of course,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
definitely
Yeah.
more might and magic than ease.
Hey, but if you look up there, there ain't no captain, I guess, holding
Hey,
on
Adel.
the wheel.
I
What
can't
the-
see that from this POV.
Yep, they're actually freaking out. Ah, see, there we go.
Oh, that's why we're freaking out. There's
The
a
boat was
gunship
making
across the
Tesla.
bay.
It's a self-driving.
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy
I
foes
love
with
how
steady
No
hearts.
protagonist showed up.
Fear not
From
thy fate, for
totally
life and
still
death are
to
the deities to
really moving
decide.
in the water.
Those who
and
fall
from
with
zero
valor
to
shall be ushered into their
kind of
divine
moving on
kingdom.
there in just a couple of seconds.
Opal, the boat
Now,
has the same
shout
profile as
forth
you.
the name of our God!
Watch out, people! It's the totally not a love interest character.
Yeah.
It can't be!
Shout forth the name of our God.
Pirates!
Pirates.
Sorry.
But these games never have
So
any
he
strong
did hire
female,
mercenaries.
female characters.
Ooh, tattooed man.
Let's do it. Sail along.
Well, why did you shoot his
Design
spinner? You
program.
should have shot him in his
Stay behind us,
shins.
Doc.
Yeah.
Virgo Saxon
right.
Avenue. Where
Thank
are
you.
they?
Okay.
This game has a strong woman
Let's go
in
get
it.
ourselves into
Immersion broken.
You another one of them mercs? Bit on the puny side,
Come on,
ain't he?
get him. Mama needs new thick armor.
Sure you
Oh,
know
always
which
watch
way
out
to
for the
hold
little ones,
that
guys.
thing,
Come
little
on,
fella.
really?
What a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our time.
They all look like they're doing the same dance. Maybe they were a boy band before they did this.
Why
and
else do you
actually,
think?
they're well coordinated.
Everybody's got to make a
Yeah.
living one way or another. Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
You and your aqua hair. What?
They were formerly the Jets from West Side Story.
Yes, it's aquamarine to you.
What a joke.
Like I said, I don't think you really want to play with him. He's
Oh,
kind of
he's
mean.
got a
It's the
life
little ones you
going
gotta
on.
watch.
Yeah. Fear the
Rough
little
you.
one.
Somebody worked off a little
Damn it all.
teenage angst.
Rotten punk.
Apparently,
You're
they're
in
all
for it now.
still
Oh,
doing
bullshit.
really
You're
well
on your
with
face.
breathing.
Well, you're on your ass. The other guy's on his
So he
face.
just knocked him down.
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really?
Sorry, ma'am. He's quick. He's speedy.
He's quick.
I will take you
Fine
apart.
then. I'll take care of him
all the
myself.
women
I
love
will
his-
take your ass apart. Let's do this.
Poems.
Oh, sweetheart,
All right.
you don't want to play with him.
All right, little boy, I'm going to date you. I mean,
Saying your
defeat you.
prayers?
There's only a couple of ways where you could actually kill him, and they do not involve swordplay. Well,
You're pretty
it's a
skilled.
sword. But I don't think he wants to play.
So give me the best you got and your phone number at the same time.
Oh, that's used to say.
Oh, here it
Whole lot of fuss for one small fry.
Get the fuck off my.
Oh, go see the
Try not
doctor,
to
you
lose that
idiots.
red head of yours, kid.
Girl's got some
It's called estrogen.
Princess,
yeah, well, yes, but she's got some leather leggings going
I must
on there
ask that you
are-
stand down. That boy
Which
appears to
I-
be no more than
I
a
don't think
passenger.
it's a thing
What?
there. So
We have
gotta
already
Yeah, look at
apprehended
her.
the captain.
High black
She's riding an
socks.
Right this way.
estrogen dragon. That or she's gonna jump on her menstrual cycle and run him over.
Yeah, no. No, this
Oh.
fight's over.
I'm still trying to figure out how she
So
how
those
she
are
got those
pirates.
the leather
This
to
is my
hold
first
up
time
so well
encountering
there,
them in the
'cause,
flesh.
it's pretty difficult to get that form fitting.
Yep.
She put them on, she got them
just
wet, they
games.
shrink to fit. It's fine.
Oh, that
Yeah.
would work.
Oh,
Ask me how
We're
I
a real
molded
jam
boots
now.
to fit me correctly. You get them wet, you wear them till they're dry, and they snugly fit.
Captain
What
Victor
all these people know how
Lassalle.
to say? Guh.
I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Did you
Hold on a
not
moment.
pay the toll?
This
I
is
mean,
the last time, I swear. Whatever
okay,
you do,
somebody
just
ran out on
let
the
me
hooker fee.
live.
We both already know how
Always
this
pay the
goes.
hookers promptly.
Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
And by hooker, I mean she makes rugs. Very beautiful rugs. That's okay. It's
Stay
okay.
your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
I used to latch hook. I liked it. It was
Okay,
fun.
there's a pine box.
Yeah, well, it's not me in the pine box, so I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a pine box. That makes me happy.
Adel didn't wind up in the pine box. I'm good with that.
We're not sure who the mysterious chick with the braids is, but her hobbies are, you know,
We
It's
will
definitely
find
not
out.
cuticle care and boy bands.
her hobbies are embroidery, reading, and apparently masquerade. So yeah, that.
Her hobbies are cosplay, swordplay, and hooker play.
Somehow
Yeah,
or
yeah.
another, finding
No.
a way to make chainmail that is completely form-fitting. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cosplay, swordplay, and foreplay.
Oh,
There you
I
go.
like it.
Good. Hun, there's a reason we love you.
Right.
And they're all wrong. All those reasons.
Yeah, well, I've really
Oh,
admitted that my ability to pick good people is pretty screwed up, so it's fine.
Yep.
That's why
Well, that's
you
why you
were
went
right.
for imaginary dragon.
We are the wrong crowd.
Longest and most successful relationship in my life is with an imaginary dragon.
That's
Yep.
right. Right.
Yep.
One of these days, he's going to be tattooed on my left leg. You can never leave me ever again.
Tell people I hang out with a
Question,
dragon, a
is he
squirrel,
going-
and
is
a
he
barbarian
going to
guy.
be,
It's kind of weird.
tattooed on the inside or the outside?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside.
I
like
see.
That's cool. That would be quite the tattoo.
Yeah, I heard of being wrapped around one's little finger, but being wrapped around one's little thigh, that's kind of new.
Especially since the thigh can.
I would prefer the thought to myself.
Yes. Somebody would bring me their her drawing for an Ouroboros tattoo, and yeah, it was around her bicep, and so yeah, I love that really cool concept.
Yeah, so we can do it, Ouroboros.
This is a very young adult. Last time we saw him was at the end of Ease 9, and holy crap, he is much older then.
Last time we saw him was 10 years in the future.
Yeah, I know. When we last
15, but hey.
you were middle age. What are we doing now? You young thing.
He's somewhere between 25 and 30 by that time.
Yeah, wow.
Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the ocean.
Yeah, not necessarily. You wind up with a lot of fish and very little else.
The stuff you get further inland
I
just
don't know, I
doesn't
like
compare to
fish,
fresh
though.
seafood.
Yeah, but if it's all you got for protein day in, day out, after 30, 40, 50 years, it gets a little old.
Yes, but dang it, Mom,
That
we're having
aside,
lobster
it would seem we're going to be stranded
This is
here for the time
nutritious
being.
source of protein, fat, and excellent things to keep it a warrior fuel.
Omega-3.
Yeah.
Who'd have guessed the Adamus was cruising through these waters illegally?
You could literally starve to death on a steady diet of some types of fish.
That's true.
I'm talking about cod.
Well, when you're going with minnows, you need to put like 20 of them on that skewer.
But
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea Force.
Sushi on the fin.
To their credit, they did let Adel
It kinda
loose
give you
after
butterflies in
determining
your
he
tummy
was
for a
merely
second.
a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates.
Like Normans, you mean?
But do they quack like pirates?
They must be ducks, right?
Normans, you say?
There are lawless people
Most
from
likely.
the north with incredible seafaring know-how.
Well, you know, they're either ducks or they're ducks.
She's trying to explain to these guys what exactly just happened.
Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents, none of it is beneath a Norman. And the Balta Sea Force makes up
And
just
that's
one
his cue
faction
to
among
interrupt
them.
and tell her what's actually going on.
Well, she knows.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
They've got bigger guns.
I was given to understand that the entire
Yeah,
region
really,
of
I'm just
Glea
saying,
fell
but
under
He's
Roman
got some
imperial
big guns
control.
on him.
Just stand by.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force.
There's a reason for that.
The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamus?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
Won't argue with that. Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy. Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll.
Except Mr. Tavern George, that's exactly what that's exactly the right they have, because they're the ones patrolling this area, keeping the rest of the riffraff out.
Well, they're pirates.
Oh, they're a protection racket.
The thing about pirates is kind of they do waltz in, and if they don't own the place, they do steal it blind. That's a
If they don't own it, they take it.
Well, they'll get
Why should any of us have to play along with their made-up...
Shush!
I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak, of all places?
Dude, you should already know the answer to that question. Already.
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like you get the
Thankfully,
warmest
we're born
reception
in
around
Ohio.
here.
As would be the case in any town. Though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships. It does have its charms, yes. The bevy of islands we saw from the ship, for instance, were absolutely breathtaking.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy.
Yes, such
These
as
islands wouldn't
tracts
happen
of
to come
land
with
on
any
this
unusual
glass.
myths or lore, would
You
they?
you
Our
should,
little group's
you
got
should
a
see
special
her on Bring
interest
Your
in that
Child
sort
to
of
Work
thing.
Day. You know, she's
Is that your reason
teaching
for traveling, maybe? I
wenching.
can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectations, but... let's see...
You can tell that the lip sync was done for Japanese.
Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill
Wenching
folktales
is
you're
fine.
after, I have
Yeah.
just the one.
Really now? Do share.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's
I don't care
Throne.
about the lip sync being perfect.
The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf.
Yes, and
Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes granted.
Video game lip syncing
That's
is
some
just,
juicy stuff.
it's kind of spotty just across the entire industry.
Well, I agree.
Yeah.
But it's actually been getting better in recent decades.
Well, it's not like Pixar's doing the animation.
How about it, Adel? This
I
time
will
ready
say
for you?
though that the people that do the abridged versions of things actually do a much finer
That's the
version
spirit.
of
We
ability
got plenty of time to kill, so
truly
what the
do
hey?
lip syncing properly.
Hold on a moment. It
I don't
really
know
is
why
just
that
a
is,
story.
but the abridged companies just
See,
nail it.
our young lady right here, she's not quite caught up to the idea that these guys investigate the stories, because 9 times out of 10, there's actually a grain of truth in them.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
what's the harm?
just a story. Oh, what's the harm? Okay.
Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young
Even
is
the
all
old wives'
about.
tales.
Heck, back when I was their age, I
wasn't drunk.
Forgive him. He's had
9
a
out
few
of
ales
10
too
old
many, it
wives can't be
seems.
wrong.
Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Me?
She'd wish for Adel to stay put.
Well, for our
Already.
humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
She lies. She lies like all the rugs in Persia.
Yeah.
Well, yes, of
tear to
course.
my eye, it does.
Because
And that
Yeah.
tavern goer's buying it. Hook, line, and sinker.
that seems awfully well appointed.
Renee
to
must be
just,
proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl.
I want to see a poster around here anywhere. Somebody show me a poster.
Makes me want to spend 3 days
I see
and nights
friends.
drinking this tavern down to its last drop.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Alcohol toxicity is something that I've been told is very, very painful.
And I do it all
Yeah,
with a
you really,
smile.
really do not want to
The
do
more
that.
they
You
rake
go
in the
blind really
cash,
easily.
the
That's one of the
happier
first things that'll happen.
Rosalind gets.
And it is not
she
fun.
is way too young for you. You want to stop right there.
How sweet!
Yeah.
I think you've had quite enough for one day.
I'm with that guy.
Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, that's all good.
Honestly, if that's a mild
Like they
thing
mentioned,
that happens
my
to
name
you,
is
you'd be
Rosalind.
dang lucky.
I'm the daughter of the owners. The 3 of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know.
Yeah, no.
Sorry,
No.
you're.
Those are things you should
Sorry,
not.
we're out of rooms, Adel. You'll just have to sleep in my room.
Yeah, I know. No kidding.
You mean that story about the throne? You're really taken with it, aren't you?
Innuendo not lost on this girl.
Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind
Some
as long as
people
you
are
need.
more taken with the throne. Let's just say it's out back, and
Such
it's got
a
a picture of the
capable
moon on the
young
door,
lady.
okay?
Reminds me of Lilia back home.
By the way, Adel, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around.
We don't really have much choice.
The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get
And the
us to
Sea
sell
Kings
setup.
has a picture
Quite
of a
right.
starfish on
With
it.
that in
You're
mind,
welcome.
I plan to pay the local clinic a visit.
Good plan.
Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome addition.
And he'd be completely.
And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great. Thanks for the tip.
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Of course, there's work that was ideal for everyone here.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Of course there is.
Okay. And now we see.
Well, at least they give you lots of save slots.
Oh yeah, no, this is actually running off of one of the Tails or the Trails engines.
Ah.
So yeah, you're gonna see that.
Cool.
Poor Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This is the other thing. She's absolutely thrilled that he's here because she's her age. The two of them are of an age. So that's a big thing for her.
Yeah,
There's very few anybody her age in this area.
Yeah, but
everybody's either much older or much younger. She's kind of in a weird. She's kind of in that weird spot. A spot that Adel would fill nicely if he can to stay around. But this is Adel we're talking about. That's never going to happen.
Yeah.
It's in a spot where she's either creepy or no, it's still a child.
Yeah.
True.
Not to mention one of its main draws.
Yikes.
Captain LaSalle.
Well, it is a primarily Japanese audience.
Well, true, but at the same time, they're being considered of age. And I was playing it with the Japanese language option on, and it's the translation's actually pretty good.
Cool.
Not perfect, but it never is. At the same time,
no.
Yeah.
This is where we split up for now.
Yeah, Doggy.
Indeed.
We know how you.
I'll be heading to the local clinic. I may
as
just
long
take
as
a
it
look
doesn't
around
get to
town
country
as well,
road grade,
seeing as
you're
we're
good.
extending our stay.
No. They're nowhere near that. Nihon Falcom and Nipponichi Software, they're really ugly about that shit. You should have seen what they did to Niso when after the English release of Eve 8. Holy shit, there was blood. There was blood everywhere.
Yeah.
And you notice it didn't say NISA, Nipponichi Software America. There's a reason for that. Because when Nisa did that one, Falcom went to NIS. NIS says, no, we're just gonna do this shit in house from now on. Fuck you people.
Yeah.
You get to do the games that you're already contracted for. There won't be any more, and we're gonna watch you like fucking hawks.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then.
Yep. America.
Because Eve 8, Lacrimosa of Dana. Holy shit, that was bad.
I'm guessing you're also gonna.
Seek me.
Uh-oh. There's a girl asking for him to go look for her.
Adel, you good?
Yeah.
I heard a voice.
A voice? I didn't hear anything. Sure it wasn't just your imagination?
You know what? Every time you ask him that question, you wind up finding to your infinite dismay and regret that, he's absolutely sure about that.
Oh, yeah.
He's absolutely sure
but
that
some
wasn't
people
his
just never
imagination.
learn.
You're the one's going to get stuck with the bill.
There's no shortage of noises out here. Perhaps you mistook one for somebody speaking to you.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out.
Yeah.
You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh, Adel?
We will
catch you both later then.
No.
Of course we do.
First thing I'm going to go do is let Dogi at work.
Yep.
Although there are instances where I have heard people refer to him as Doggy, and that's wrong. That is really wrong. That is possible to be.
Oh.
I've got to say, the quality of his Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
Doggy Bear. That's at least closer.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich flavors, firm to the touch. It is simply unparalleled.
You are so full of yourself.
Rome and Hispani may be at odds right now, but I believe our transaction today has proved mutually beneficial.
Yes. On España.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves all the credit for making this deal happen.
That attire is here.
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman.
However,
I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
Okay, that works.
That's good to know. They say Normans are first-class mariners. No doubt their expertise slots in
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this during wartime. They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel these waters safely.
Yes, that is why the Baltic Sea Force gets away with the shit it does.
Yeah.
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well.
Yeah.
I very much look forward to your continued patronage.
You and me both, pal. And let's not forget to keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop, too.
Long story short, the Baltic Sea Force is in fact keeping the peace. And they're not bothering, and they don't tend to bother the local governments all that much.
On a separate note, Romes,
they deal with their own issues.
The militia recently informed me that an incident has blocked the highway out of town. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation to attend in that direction?
That smells like work.
Well, word gets around fast.
In a town this size, I'd be more surprised if it didn't.
It's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, I've already asked the militia for an update on the situation.
That's not going to help you.
Shouldn't be long before they report back.
Good luck with that.
Oh, you sweet summer child. I'm not allowed in there for some reason. I don't know. Don't ask me why.
Underage.
Nah. I think it seems to be a gear shop of some description. Or maybe I'm wrong and the gear shop's someplace else. It could be.
A whole Obeli
How people just spit out their whole life stories when you walk up. How did you got a press on? By the way, that drift is actually my right animal.
The town hasn't changed much.
I found the kitty!
I love the kitty.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Torty. Or Calico. That's
a Calico.
Yeah.
The Peaches would have been very upset if you referred to that cat as a breed, where she could hear you.
Yeah, brain glitch for a second.
However, at this point, you're lucky.
You there, with the red hair.
Because Peaches is no longer in a condition to rip your face off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Calico vision?
Yeah, Calico vision. Actually, there was a whole game called Calico. Drove me up 8 trees. 9 ways to Sunday.
No, that's
Sorry for calling to
Galaga.
you out of nowhere like that.
No, it's called Calico. The question.
We
Calico's
each have a
actually
child about the
cocaine.
same age as you.
Calico? No.
Never
So our
heard of
motherly
Calico.
instincts kicked in.
Oh, I know what game he's talking about. Yeah.
Honestly,
Just took me a few
who do
minutes
those
to
Balta
remember it.
hooligans think they are? They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf and plunder anyone who
That
flouts
one I
it.
definitely
But
did not
here's the-
play.
see, this lady here, she's not quite got it right. If the merchants are okay with it, then obviously somebody's doing something right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because look, if anybody's going to be sensitive to additional costs, it'll be the fucking merchant. And if the
Yeah.
if the tolls in question are too high, they'll just fuck off someplace else.
Yeah. So if they're lower than losing your whole cargo repeatedly and nearly every time, then you'll be like, okay,
Well,
you know what,
no,
I'll
you
pay
already
those
saw
tolls.
what happens to people that try and dodge.
Yep.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention.
Which apparently doesn't work very often.
But when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle.
Because ships that do pay the toll get escorted to safety by the Balta Sea Force themselves. In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye.
Hey, we
Honestly,
charge
the
for
more
parking.
the Roman
Kind of the
Empire
same
can be
thing.
hands off, because these people are stretched very thin already.
Mhm.
The more they can delegate to somebody else that's actually going to do the fucking job, the better they like it. But it also means
True.
that the people they're at war with can sometimes be in court for using exactly the same thing. So, it's given. That's a give and take.
When all is said and done, as long as we live here,
Wait, if they're
those
stretched so
brigands' word
thin,
is law.
does this take place around the fall of the Roman Empire?
No, wrong Roman Empire. Trust me. this world has 2 moons, not one.
Yeah.
Although things have similar names to what they did to what they do here, they're not the same creatures.
Yep.
In fact, the
Well, that's
geography
because-
isn't even similar most of it.
There are far fewer instances
That's
of
mostly
pillaging than before
because
now.
most humans
So we can only
are
assume
somewhat
this is for the
original,
best.
but not completely original.
Well, when Africa gets spelled with an O,
Yep.
Still,
Well,
it
I'm
would
just
be
saying.
nice if our mayor could
you
put his
can't
foot down
help
every
but,
once in a while.
I
duplicate
pity the
what you're
man,
familiar with.
having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands.
Oh,
has him
so in
between
this
a rock
world,
and a hard
Toto
place.
blesses the rains down in Africa.
Africa.
Yeah, Africa, yeah.
Africa.
Africa.
Africa. Yeah,
Africa.
it's A-F-R-O-C-A.
Toti.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job.
Sales lady, shush.
Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
Oh no, that's never going to happen. Shit's going to go sideways because it's adult, and for no other reason.
No, we didn't.
That lady's
Because
lying.
Adol is a terminally unlucky bastard.
Oh, it's not. That's not nearly as bad as. That's not terminally unlucky, but any ship he gets on has a better than 50-50 chance of it sinking.
Wow.
Better than.
Oh, that's just
honestly.
That's just normal game vehicles.
And funnily enough, as far as I know, there are only 2 instances in the entire series where he's gotten on, where he started on a ship, and it was still floating at the end. At the end of the prologue. Okay, scratch that. 3.
So you're saying he's
In
the
one
Urkel of
instance,
the
he
First
was
Good
in a
World.
he and Dougie were in a rowboat approaching one location. This is the next one. East 5, which is one that though it hasn't been released here, but I do have a translation of it, in which he steps off the boat to begin the game, and we never hear from it again. It's fine. Every other time we start out with him on the ocean or having to come off the ocean, it's just, and he winds up washing up on shore after the boat sinks. It's like the fucking Titanic.
Wow.
In fact, we should probably just rename every boat, every ship he's ever been on, with the exception of the Adonis, as Titanic. That's just all there is to it.
I've heard of woodworm, but that's got to be crazy. I mean, ships do have woodworms, or they did at the time. But wow, that's nuts.
No, Adel just has the unluckiest streak ever.
Yep.
And actually, we wind up having to beat down a fucking Kraken just to then get pulled under and wash up, and most of the people that were on the ship wind up washed up on beaches all over an island that no one's supposed to be able to come back from. That's a thing that's another thing that didn't happen. They all came back.
Was that the original Survivor or what?
Honestly, they didn't all come back. One of them actually did wind up dead. But holy shit. And all the hand grenades.
He had been voted off the island.
Now, Asteria is actually the place where is the island where the E series began. Actually, don't tell me. It'll just make me nervous for the rest of the trip. Yeah, no. That guy, swear. Okay. Now it's time to stop. Stop gold bricking and go see just how bad the economy is there.
Well, I don't think they elected a senile old man or a blackface wearing politician, so it can't be that bad.
Well, honestly, it was either that or Vice President Diversity Hire.
Yeah.
All right. Time to have a look.
Instead, we have the great and almighty Tito.
Okay, Karnak Local Militia Headquarters. There's a flyer posted on the bulletin board. Well, okay, that's just one of them. There's just the one, yeah. Calling all youths, a career in the Karnak Militia awaits you. Rates start at 600 gold per day, dependent on experience. It's the next thing that got me.
Yeah.
600 gold per day. I have to ask what the weight is on the gold coins in question, and if it's anything better than, if it's anything large, anything heavier than particulate. How much gold is in circulation where that is considered not very much pay daily?
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, how much gold is there in circulation?
But how are the dental benefits?
Is there a 401k? And is there a net?
Oh, you got a job for us?
Oh, nope.
They don't go with a 401k because you're not expected to survive.
Wait a second.
Yeah, that much. I think the gold was like the size of tiny beads.
Not even.
Oh yeah.
Because generally speaking, it was the measure for gold was about an ounce, about a troy ounce. Here, on our world.
Sadly, I think the Japanese yen
for the militia, right?
Distorted the Japanese.
Well, yeah, I get that, but still, you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That is an economy with way too much gold in it.
Never seen you around
Time
before.
To find something else
but I think we're about the same age.
Yeah.
The name's Gren.
Unless
How
gold's
about you?
that abundant.
Adel, huh? Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist. We could really use a guy like you. Wait, what's with the long face?
About the pay.
Is that a deal breaker?
Nah.
It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth. But the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from being overfunded.
That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yep.
And that's actually, funnily enough, the Japanese making it big enough to defund the police. It is.
Pretty much.
Yep.
When the Balta Sea Force says
Well,
jump,
it's not
he
Adol's
asks,
fault if all
"How
the
high?"
militia are jerks.
It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears. You mean it? I knew I liked you for a reason.
Grand, knock it off.
The only problem is, our commander and the others are out at the moment. They should be here tomorrow, though, so feel free to swing by again around noon. Call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling you and I are gonna be fast friends. Calling all youths.
Yeah.
A career in the Karnak
Sorry,
militia
Granny,
awaits
but
you.
you're just not a romantic interest.
No. No.
Nope.
Rosalind,
Especially
way
not
back.
here.
Rosalind is way closer to the best girl than this guy.
I feel like we're going to be
Seek
immediately
me.
friend zone.
Oh,
Hey.
here we go. He's getting more hints.
This way.
That way. Okay, cool. We're going to go that way.
I love it when the voices in your head talk to you and give you instructions.
Well, you know. Oh, it's right here.
Wouldn't you just love it if
Nope.
that action
Oh,
was
yeah.
going on in your head?
Not the
Yeah,
way.
over
no.
there. No, really.
Oh,
over there.
on the side.
Right here.
Be careful where
down.
you tread, Adol.
Fine.
You just might get a
Adol.
clue.
It's a setup.
Yeah.
There you are.
It's a trap!
That shiny bit there on the beach. We
Wow,
saw that earlier, actually.
Black car. Nice to see you. At least it is the ocean side, so not that.
Yeah, we actually saw that a little while ago. It washed up on the beach. There it is. A lila shell. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to
Is this kind of like a R2D2 unit in a new setting?
be. I don't know. We'll find out. Probably not.
Oh,
look! It's something. Oh, look! It's a chaotic hungry. Yes, let's have some chaotic hungry now.
Oh wow, a chaotic hungry was beautiful. How does the dog get it the braided hair?
And then the dog was dead.
Yeah, who braided that dog's hair?
I want to know.
And how did he get the dog to sit still for that long?
I know.
It was the dog trainer.
It's a wolf form. It's supposed to be form.
wolf
I sense a typo.
Yeah, probably. I'll
Wait, so
forgive
is
it.
this like a werewolf?
Nah. It's just not
There,
it's just
wolf.
not a mammal.
Sorry.
I think he's regretting killing the dog. Oh wait, it's awake.
Yes, it be.
Surprise, motherfucker.
And it heals.
Okay, that is not good.
Guess we'll just have to beat its ass again.
So you're gonna have to remove something vital.
Swordsman,
Will they grow back if we cut them off?
hear me.
Swordsman.
No, we can't hear you at all, lady.
Don't hit
They
me,
stole
swordsman.
you.
Yes, take your eye off of an enemy.
Enough power. Defeat.
Hold on a minute, doggy. I'm busy.
Yep.
You stop hitting me! I'll give you
Isn't
a
he over at isn't he over on the docks? I can now use skills!
Stop being rude. I'm in the middle of a call.
Yeah, no. Okay, that's what's gonna happen again.
I checked. Dogs don't hold off because you're talking on your show.
Yeah, this is a game you definitely want to play with a controller. This is a very controller-friendly game.
No, most of them are actually.
Now, Squirrel can just get his button pressing in time.
Hey, wait, you might get a full time dog.
There you go.
That's not.
I doubt it.
Damn it.
I figured it out.
Squirrel did not die this time.
I'm sorry. I don't. Any details.
My name?
And your comment was
Leela.
just in time with his mouth movement. It was perfect.
Who are you? Adam.
Can you talk louder? You're breaking up.
Island. Come.
Switch to a different phone provider. We'll call you in a moment.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
I know.
In. Go.
Darn it. The
Try walking around. You're getting bad reception.
Hi, your connection has been lost. Please try your number.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to talk to the other two. Dr. Flair. if I
So
remember
the
right,
shell
was one of the
spoke to you.
characters From,
How very curious.
No,
I'm
Doctor.
sorry,
That's
we're
not
called-
what
I
you're
think
supposed
Dr.
to say.
Flair is actually involved with these two as well.
As for
Dr.
this
Finn, your
mana you
response to
mentioned,
the should have
can
been,
we assume it's
"Shall
some
talk
form
to you.
of
Would you
magic?
like the rubber padded room next?
Would you like to upgrade
Well, of
to
course
smart
it is.
call?
You only just got it a little while ago. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too. I talked up a storm with
Please
the guys down at the
upgrade to
docks,
5G.
but none of them mentioned anything close to that.
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we speak.
You think?
You have
I
a
mean-
tiny little LED
What's up, Doc?
screen that kind of
You're only
pops
just
up
coming
out
to
of
this
there.
conclusion? You're in a E's game, dude.
Baltus
He's not
Force,
only a doctor,
Mana,
he had a career
Undead
in law
Wolf,
enforcement. He
and a
could point
girl
out the
named
opposite.
Leela. Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier either. It's
Yes,
just
he's
mystery
the
after
doctor,
mystery
the
around
barber,
here. You
the
know what
dentist,
that means.
and
Yep,
the fuck.
understand.
And that's only on the
one way to
weekend.
put it. Sorry to hold you up like this, Dr. Flair.
Oh no, I'm very attentive.
Oh, not at all. It was you who
Dr.
allowed me to
Flaherty
come
took
along
up
for the
the
ride to begin with. Besides, I can tell Adel has
legal
no
purposes,
intention of
we can
leaving for
operate
Salsetta as long as something's afoot.
Ooh, yes, there's a game afoot, a whole game.
Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip.
I'm sorry, that was bad of me. Making a show.
He's
Yeah, he has his PhD in sociology.
What?
I know.
Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This Gulf's got more
I was
islands than you
thinking
can
liberal
shake a
arts.
stick
So
at.
We're close.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in need of a ship.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke around for some intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary
But you with your
physician.
Bachelor of Arts.
I get
All
to,
right, so
I get
maybe
to
you gotta
work
avoid
there and make.
I'll
and
see
make
if I
more money
can't
than
find
both of them.
someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adel.
Let's not say we did. I don't have to be anywhere till noon. Y'all can do what you want. I'm just gonna nap until. See, 2 moons, not our planet.
Okay, if you could go back to that cutscene, that actually looked like 2 boobs sticking out in the sky.
Except
Hey,
the one was
moon
bigger
was
than the
mooning
other
me. I'm offended.
by a lot.
They were kind of perky and pointed.
That happens sometimes.
Can we motorboat that? Because, just asking.
Honestly,
Adam
I've
later
never-
could be the one that was unemployed.
You know, now that I think about it, I've
Yeah.
never run into a woman who's
It's the dock
who was
worker to
exactly the
throw you
same
up
size
there.
on both sides.
Doctor's going to his day job. Yes, he's going to be the dock worker. That's all he's acting.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do that, and this, and that. So we got
He's
a
the
whole day
local-
dealt with there. Alright.
Somebody told him to put his sign up on the wall, but he decided to use a message in a bottle. It seems to work.
Oh, there's what the daughter's going to look like in older age.
Yep.
Look at her mother.
And actually, speaking of, I don't see her like
Nope.
at all.
It was bring your daughter to work day.
She's probably sleeping. Because, it's early.
Well, and then of course she takes the afternoon shift.
They're getting an early start at winching. You could never start too early.
She's probably in school.
Yeah.
There's a winching school?
And the way this place works out, schools are not a big thing. Oh, there she is. Aaron? Somebody sent me mail?
Hi, Lex. No, you cannot cut through there.
Always wanting to go.
I'll go check it out.
Go ahead. Ask her if she needs some help.
Yeah.
I seem to recall
Need any hands-on
that
support?
the road outside was having issues.
Yeah, don't head for the beach, dude. You need to head and follow her because she's going to get into trouble.
Oh yeah, no, she's got that. That's honestly at this point, that's a given. Because there's for Adel, there's the combat girl and the non-combat girl.
Well, there's a thing.
There have been very few exceptions to that. He's 8 was one of them. Ah, it's the combat girl. There we go.
Didn't think you'd show up alone.
Why wouldn't I?
There's something I need to double check. You're probably full of questions, but I'm in no mood to explain. Just think of this as us picking up where we left off yesterday.
I'm down. Bring it, bitch.
So you do know of it.
She has a question. Do you know the way to San Jose?
Okay.
And where is Carmen Miranda?
I won't hold back this time.
So you know, lady, I'm still getting a feel for this, so my hands may end up places. I'm technically apologizing before we start.
Yeah, you're having a little trouble, Cole.
You're detecting the smell of things that might be
Power of mana.
Although it could be either
How'd
one
you
of
get your
them. They're
hands on it?
constantly
You
the-
didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much.
Didn't need to do that to hurt you.
The whole village smells like fish.
Sorry, you were saying something? I was a bit distracted by your thighs.
Leela? Never heard of her. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power. Imbued in a sword,
yeah, you're gonna sit
it
there and
brings
do that.
forth
Ask me
victory.
about another girl? I don't
Imbued in
think
a
so.
vessel, it grants safe passage. Only those chosen by the All-Father Har are able to wield it. Out of the Sea Force, that list starts and ends with me and my old
Odin
man.
is the All-Father, not hard.
Okay.
It is. So explain to me why a louse like you
Okay, Miss Sundray. I see how this is gonna go.
Blood and thunder.
Apple, that's my belly. Quit looking.
Grieger.
Oh, now we have a name for those things. A little powder right here?
Hardly. Most times they skulk
Can you
around
really
out
be
of
saying
sight.
that with hard R?
Put a Grieger down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again and again, wounds fully
It's hard to
healed.
dance
Where
with.
is that? That's
Mana
what you have to
is the
get.
only thing that can slay him for...
We already figured that
Lots
out.
of them now.
There's a bunch. Where are you going? Apple, get comfy.
Ah,
and
yes. Combat linking.
There. Ooh, another link.
What was that just
Oh.
now?
Called the combat link. You haven't been playing many of the Cold Steel games. Right trigger. Okay, cool. That's what I figured.
It's like I can read your mind.
And now they die. They all fall down.
What in hell did you just do to us?
I didn't do that. What? Huh?
Didn't I meet you in synchronized swimming class?
Nothing like this has ever happened with me and my old man.
That's because you like him and you don't want to say.
I tapped into
Now
our
I have a good
unseen
grasp on what I was
connection.
sent to investigate. We're finished here. So long.
Yeah, no, you'll be back.
So long, farewell, avidas, and goodbye.
And why should that matter?
You'll figure it out, girl. I'll tell you that.
I'm a Norman, a pirate. One false move, and you might be my next kill.
Over my dead body. Oh wait, that's the idea.
So.
You're not gonna get there.
Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia Gulf.
No, we're good. We are 100% good.
Son of a...
Buckskin.
Looks like you're not going anywhere, lady. Because
He's not a dead private, Robert.
you literally
What
tied
were you
yourself
saying about
man.
my dead body?
Oh boy. What
Hello, you bitch.
Handcuffs? Made of mana? You! What did you pull this time?
I didn't.
Don't exactly see a keyhole anywhere. It's stuck tight!
But you can manipulate it directly, which is weird.
Hey, quit gawking and help!
Yeah.
This spells trouble for us in
But
more
you
ways
can't
than you
slip
can
out
count.
of it for some
Either
reason.
we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Got that?
By all means, give it a shot.
She is really cranky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to be attached to her either.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned. I only use one
Again, not
hand
for lack
around
of
you anyway.
trying.
No
I
luck.
would tell you not to get too attached.
Might
but
well
too
be a
late.
curse of some kind.
Just imagine how you saw how far away she got, right? Think about that when nighttime turns around.
Yep. Or the bathroom.
Oh,
Good luck with
Hate to
bathing.
say it, but my old man's probably the only person we can turn to at this point.
I was just wondering when somebody has to go visit the throne.
Hold on a second, guys.
This could be a real problem.
It's no problem. You just have to shut the door and stay on the other side of it. Besides, it's mana. It can go through. It can probably go through walls, windows, doors, things like that.
Most likely, anyway.
It's not like it's a physical force that has physical properties. It's an invisible rope.
He knows more about mana than I do.
Mhm.
Whether he'll actually hear us out is a separate
We hope.
matter.
You guys seem to be sharing a bedroom here before one. If you don't figure it out.
You're talking about Opal and I.
What a mess.
Pretty
They
much.
call you Adol, right? We'll have to stick together for a while. Unless you fancy me lopping you off at the wrist.
Hey, Opal, does Annie keep threatening to kill
Nothing
you?
phases you, does it?
No. This is Adel we're talking about. Nothing's ever phased in. It's like, okay, sure. Yes, I know it's happening. Yes, I'm gonna get a little out of that. But,
My name's Karja. Karja Balta.
ooh. Okay,
Daughter of
Karja.
Grimson Balta. Jarl of the Balta Sea Force.
Ooh. You got some pedigree to you, girl. Tell 'em.
Oh, she's the Jarl's daughter. Oh,
Jarl's
my
daughter.
lord. Jarl. Oh, no. Nobody wants to be the Jarl's daughter.
Already put two and two together, eh?
Yeah, you're my age. You're a teenager. You're no different from me, and you're in charge of a whole ship full of dudes that aren't pissed off. Yeah. You're somebody important in the general scheme of things.
Well, no time to waste.
It's all fun and games.
I'm off to
till
report
somebody
in at
gets
the
bloody,
Balta
well,
Sea
I'm
Force's
telling you.
command post.
Yeah. Where's that?
Silver by the harbor, so don't fall behind.
Like I'm gonna be able to. I'm not going anywhere without you, bitch. There's just not a way to do that.
Yeah. Nope.
Hey, don't stray too far. You've taken enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if Gunnar knows anything about this. Ugh, why me?
Why not you? Move your ass, girl. If you don't want to wind up in it, if you don't want to wind up tumbling in some place isn't a bale of hay, you're gonna run your ass off.
Yeah, I know.
Because Adel don't float out for shit. I don't think he knows how. It's the pirate princess. What, you? I assumed you get this a lot.
Well, yeah, it's the mask.
Yeah, well, it's all the things, honestly.
Yeah.
Because that little girl is not wrong by any stretch. What Karnak? Oh wow. Oh damn! Not good.
Definitely not good.
Oh great!
You know what? Honestly, girl, you got it. You had it coming. You've got this coming. Oh, for chaperone. Oh gosh, this is gonna. I don't see this ending well on any level.
No. I don't think it does.
There's also, it looks like it also means that they've taken a departure from the last few games' combat system. I'll be interested to see how that goes.
Hey, princess, back already? Who's your +1?
Is Gunnar in? I have a report to make.
Yeah, I'll go get him for you.
Are you gonna let me in the house?
Oh.
Not every day you see the princess bring in someone from the straight and narrow.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
You her little boy toy now, or
Oh,
what?
no, I'm gonna Okay,
Ooh.
okay. I see.
Oh, ow.
Oh, no.
Damn.
Dude, you do not know the half.
you can go stand
And when
there
you
and hold
find
it,
out,
too.
you're gonna be eating that finger.
Yep. Not a chance.
Should have figured. She'd never go for a shrimp like you.
Yeah, fuck off.
Wait a sec.
He's a
Wasn't
feisty
that
little shrimp.
swordsman she threw down with on the Adamas also?
Hey, what are you whispering to him about?
Just making small talk.
Bullshit, dude. You were mocking me.
We're just talking about your butt.
I swear.
What seems to be the trouble, princess?
Gunnar, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
Oh? Who might this boy be?
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look into.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. He was a passenger on the Adamas.
An armed passenger, but a passenger nevertheless.
I see. So we have here not only a mana wielder, but a pair of mystical shackles. What's more, the latter has rendered you unable to separate from the former.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
That better not be
Yeah.
a smirk I see.
Yes, it is.
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least.
That side eye. Ah, no. He thinks this is the funniest shit ever. He's just not going to do that where we can see
It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the final call here. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea on an expedition. We do not expect him back until tomorrow.
Oh, you're stuck with him till tomorrow.
And just what am I supposed to do until then?
With all due respect, Princess, I must ask that you spend the remainder of your day here in Karnak.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
What? But why?
It wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying us, for one thing.
Oops.
This may even be to your benefit from a certain perspective. What better chance to familiarize yourself with how those under our rule live and think?
But he's never been under your rule until 10 minutes ago.
I believe you're at an age now where such matters ought to be considered.
Because he's only passing through, and that's the thing that Gunnar doesn't see.
Fair.
Not to mention, it is possible for this turn of events to be grossly misconstrued.
In what way?
There are those who would be only too pleased to regard this as a scandalous affair on your part.
Think about it, girl. You are not stupid. You're just stubborn, and you're just a stubborn girl with a temper.
We have no need to voluntarily provide them with issues to raise at the Finstead.
Hey, Richard. How you doing, man?
Hey, Richard.
Hello, Richard.
Yay.
Have you been, man?
Sorry, so distracted, and I missed him.
Wow, dude. Yeah, no, I borrowed this game, so I had an opportunity.
All right already.
Copy.
I get the message.
To borrow a copy and then did.
Adol, was it? My apologies for giving you a fright on the Adamas. I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Baltus Sea Force.
No, I haven't actually, Richard. The first chapter is currently from the sky. What are they rebuilding it or something?
I'm recalling you correctly then. Your battles aboard the Adamas were very impressive.
Were they doing a remake of it, Rich? I'm not sure.
No doubt you have many thoughts on the
That's my
subject,
guess,
but collaboration is a must if you want any hope of resolving this. We Normans have our ways, some of which may run counter to your own.
Oh, it's a complete remake. I'm guessing they're going to use the. They're going to use they're going to use the more modern engine to do that with. And if so, when is that happening?
Nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert with her and us until we manage to set you two
It's
free.
not like they don't have the majority of the assets already made. I was kind of hoping they would do that.
Cool.
Good. I appreciate the understanding. I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns, Princess. Until then, travel with Adol and mind what he says.
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so trusting of him anyway?
Because he kicked your ass.
That you feel the need to ask is all the more reason to make use of this opportunity.
Oh, really? Cool. I'll have to go check on that. Hopefully the dub isn't going to be too bad.
Yep.
Actually, this is Falcom that we're talking about in 22 Software. They'll keep me in line.
The boy is, if nothing else, accustomed to travel. I expect he will be very accommodating. I had best return to my duties. Take care. I leave the rest to you, Adol.
That means we're gonna run. That means we're gonna go. That means we're on our way out of town to go save that poor girl. Okay. There's Dougie. I'm not. I think we should head out of town to learn. And now there's somebody playing. Yeah, that's generally the way it works. Gotta make money somehow. I'm tagging along. Oh, stop it. Oh, nice. Yes, please. Yes, please, Richard. I will take that. I will take that. Peacefully quiet, and I will enjoy that. Hopefully, we'll get around to E5 at some point too. But I think the next game up is Kuro 2. Kuro Kiseki 2. Yeah, the second episode of Trails Through Daybreak. I gotta check that. Yay. Click. I'm not gonna watch it now, but I'm definitely gonna pull it up. There we go. Alright. So Estelle versus I would love to see Estelle versus Adam. I knew the game existed, but I've never actually seen the translation thereof, so this will be fun. Okay, time to go talk to the clinician. Where are we? Oh, we're over there. I fell off! I fell down and went boom! No! Doesn't matter. Adult's used to it. Has been forever. I got turned around. Yeah, I was wondering when she was when she was gonna have to ditch that that helmet. Because that seems like it's just more trouble for the part. Especially since it marks her out very well. The Asteroid Clinic!
Where'd she go?
So, this is the Azrad Clinic. Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good job, as far as I can tell.
Visit! I'll be there in just a moment.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Well, why don't we ask the doctor
Dr.
how they're
Flair.
doing?
Welcome back.
Hello, nurse.
Sorry again for putting you up to that house call. It should have been my father checking in with Mr. Evelees.
Oh boy.
Now, don't give it another thought.
Hey, I signed on to do a job. If you have something for me to do, I'm just going to do it. Because I'm not going to be picky. Ooh, oh. Aha! That's what I thought I recognized that. I thought I recognized that voice. I just wasn't quite sure.
Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather, shall we say, convoluted favor of you, Mirabelle.
Why, of course. What is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrity standing behind you?
Yes, she is the crux of the matter, in fact.
It's her fault.
Well, I can certainly see why that'd be a problem. It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer efforts. There might be something in there that'll fit you, Princess. Is something the matter?
No, it's just... You don't seem to be all that afraid of me.
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick, injured, or otherwise in need. That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, a Spaniard, or Norman.
Yeah, I definitely need to get my hands on a copy of this, a copy of my own of this one.
And besides, in your case, I would be more than happy to help.
Yeah.
Give me just a moment, please.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
I like it.
There we are.
So yeah, this one's a loner.
Let's see if she looks a
All
little
right,
less princess.
Step right in.
I still don't see the problem with what I'm in now.
She can get a fair
This goes on the outside. You just put it on, like so.
Dump the hat.
Hold it! I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
There's no need for that. Mirabelle can handle this just fine. Let's wait and see how things turn out.
You may
First,
be
let's
right
see
that
how
these clothes
flimsy
aren't
the
as
getup
sturdy in
actually
comparison.
is.
But, odd as it sounds, the right apparel at the right time and place can hold more power than you realize. Much like your mana, in fact.
Huh?
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage and confidence. For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind. The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you, doesn't it, Princess?
Yes, because that's what she's been wearing since she was 4.
You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Karnak. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the strength to do just that. What one wears during life's biggest moments can serve as a memory in and of itself.
Okay. Yeah, ask any married woman.
Yeah, no kidding.
About the dress that she's worn exactly once and is hanging in a closet. She gets it back out of the closet and she will remember every moment of that particular day.
Oh, I will tell you that.
So that's how you people see it.
Not gonna lie.
Fine then. One change of clothes won't kill me. Your words won me over.
We wouldn't know
Even if that bit about memories went over my head.
I knew you'd come around.
See? What did I say?
Yep.
Indeed.
Forced to be reckoned with.
Mirabelle is quite impressive for someone her age.
I still see far more girls than boys in this particular town of that particular age.
I heard she even has a knack for getting all the children to drink their medicine, no matter how bitter.
Ooh, now that's
impressive.
Dun 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 dun! The time has come for the grand reveal! From fearsome pirate princess to cute as a button, I present to you, Karja!
Ooh, she is cute.
Oh yeah, no, that's
she's adorable.
You call this cute?
Oh yes, these are
Crafty,
loaner
right.
clothes that were donated from somebody non-affluent, I
You really
imagine.
think so?
Yeah. Yes, he wouldn't have said it otherwise.
Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than I thought it would.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker, Mirabelle.
Not even I thought it would go this well.
On that note, it's nearly time for you two to meet with the militia, isn't it? You should probably be on your way, Adel.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What? Yes, I see.
Mirabelle, I have a question. Who brought in those clothes?
I don't know.
Because I don't think those are clothes you just find.
Obviously they like to be showy.
Yeah, no kidding.
As in showy a lot of skinny.
Dougie, Dr. Flair. Okay, that's Raffian, Raid Captainess, A and B. She actually had quite a few more. She actually had quite a few more hit points. Veros. Various types of people. Okay.
What do you want?
Of course, it is a JRPG, so it's not off the table that she went back in time and donated those clothes herself.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're not
that's
wrong.
Possible.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's not
You are
impossible.
not wrong. Oh wow.
Oh, cool. Hey, actually, that's a good thing. Out of the busy period is good. Oh, damn it! Stop that.
He obviously doesn't work in the tax preparation division because they're just starting their busy period.
I know, right?
No kidding. Wow.
Yep.
Oh, we know that. Holy moly.
Okay, there is a way to do outfits. So we'll figure that out when we get there. I'll have to look at it because I missed the buttons for that. Okay.
The sea breeze feels better than ever. Wonder if that's thanks to this getup.
Yeah,
Still needs some breaking in. It's not half bad.
Well,
Don't think that means I'm giddy about it, though. If I catch you leering, you're dead.
Oh. Okay, the
Don't
fact that
leer,
you had
damn it.
that thought at all suggests the tsundere thing is absolutely at play here.
Why is the militia all gathered up like that? Well, just
No,
hurry up and
please,
finish whatever it
Princess,
is
it's
you need
not
to
the
do.
first time you
And you're
threatened to kill that
absolutely
all.
sure they were dead?
That's probably not going to be the last either.
No doubt about it, sir. We dealt the fatal blows ourselves.
It's more just how she
all
says
happened so
hello
quickly.
to him.
We looked away for only a second when...
Off my shirt.
Metal! You showed up just like you said you would.
My nose.
Maybe we'll see a little. Maybe we'll see a little
I got a
bit more
girlfriend,
of you
Gwen.
around the office there, Rick.
Wait, who's the girl?
So then say, hey,
Oh yeah?
I have a life.
Does
you
that
know.
mean she's gonna be
I
joining the
have to tell
militia
you.
too?
Huh?
I have a
Why
life
would I
outside
ever
you
do
guys.
that?
So, no, huh? Anyway, thanks for making the trip
My life
over and
isn't all
all, but
about
we're
the
actually
sea
pretty
and
swamped at the
men.
moment. Yeah, it's almost too weird to be true.
Yes, I do have some stick drift. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. Controllers cost money that I don't have.
Yep.
That's why I borrowed this game. Because I've been wanting to play it.
Some
and-
pedestrians were attacked by a pack of wolves on the highway outside town this morning. Our guys from the militia made sure to stamp them out for good. But the minute they took their eyes off the bodies, the whole bunch of them disappeared.
Oh, those aren't wolves.
Maybe a bear came by and snatched up its next few meals?
Whisking that many dead wolves away in the few moments no one was looking? Sounds kind of far-fetched.
Maybe it was a polar bear.
Right there. There you go. Over there.
Maybe it was a chihuahua.
Oh, please.
Well, they are demon rats.
A Chiweenie.
The most likely
Aw.
answer is that they were never actually finished off. But I don't know.
They're all dogfish, I've heard.
Isn't that man...
So it's possible these wolves escaped with their injuries and are still lurking along the road. Yet despite that, the blockade was lifted, allowing several civilians to exit onto the highway.
That'll be our mayor.
Do I have that correct, Commander Gulliver?
That's about the long and short of it, yeah. But no matter how you spin it, there's just too much about this case that doesn't add up.
That's unusually
A magical
glib
wolf.
coming from you. I understand the desire to stick up for your men, but remember whose shoulders the blame falls on should the worst occur.
Yes, yours, dipshit.
Now get moving. There are travelers on that highway who need protecting, our citizens included.
Fuck off.
Hey! I've just about had it with your selective hearing. Commander Gulliver and the rest of the militia made every effort to kill those wolves and keep the roads blocked. But there's only so much we can do when we're constantly understaffed. The whole squad's exhausted. Each of us barely gets any time off. And it's all because you caved into the Normans and slashed our budget.
Oh, this is sounding really familiar.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep, defund the police.
That's enough,
In
Granny.
the words,
Yep.
And the
In the words of Mayor Larry
absolutely,
Bond,
we're picking
a
on us
sheep.
about that
I was kind of thinking that.
because that was
Yep.
the thing that didn't.
And-
That was a thing that didn't actually. That was a thing that wasn't happening. This game didn't even start development, if I remember correctly, until after that start. Until after all that shit went.
But,
went
Commander!
nuts.
The mayor's right. Keeping
well,
the
in the
people
words
safe
of
is
Mayor
what matters
Larry
most
Bond,
right now.
yeah, shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because if
Yeah, no
this was
kidding.
if this was a localization issue and they changed that, it would have been, and it was something that they changed, they would have done much different things.
We're in a race against time. I'm going to need every able-bodied member on deck.
Yes, sir!
My men and I will move out straight away,
Localizer
Mayor
would have had the
Clement.
entire
We'll
militia
report back as soon as we
disbanded.
can.
See that you do.
Fuck the you.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Sorry, Adel. Duty's calling. If you're still interested in signing up, drop by again after things cool down a bit.
Oh, no. We're just going to go right at it after you, fuck it. I'll do just that.
Great. Catch you then.
And Cars, and if unless I miss my guess, Cars is going to suggest that we go out there after he remembers her.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Rosalind's out there.
Yes, she is.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Probably not. Don't tell me you're bent on helping.
Duh.
Have it your way.
Wow. Another one that's good at pointing out the obvious.
There's another love interest out there, I must tell.
So the militia headed for the Hagen Highway, huh? We can get there by circling back past the clinic. You want to follow him? Then hurry it up.
Shush you. I know how this works.
Apple.
Okay,
The little
yeah.
paws of yours, well, you don't weigh much. They focus a lot of weight on when you stand on one leg.
This ain't my first rodeo, lady. In fact, it's my 10th.
Actually, I think this is the 4th or 5th, but I don't care.
Obviously, you missed my giant belt buckle.
And this huge fuck off sword I'm wearing. Well,
The one that says,
Yeah.
Okay.
I am the wrangler of the seas.
Yep.
Are you licking my arm to make it better?
Oh, I'm sorry. In Canuckistan, we need to translate it. Rodeo.
Oh,
Rodeo.
that's nice. You just have to get close to it. Cool.
Let's catch our breath.
Next thing you know, they're going to run across somebody named Latrine.
Stronger the better.
Yeah, Latrine. I was thinking the same thing.
Nice work,
Okay, good name.
Latrine! They're just
This is pretty cool.
We're doing this. Oh, looky, it's a big batch.
I don't believe it. Every time we knock one down, it just gets back up again.
Yes. We have.
Commander,
what the hell are we
Yes,
dealing with
we
here?
have no
Couldn't tell you.
K9s.
But I've got a pretty good idea of why all that carrion went missing.
No matter how many times they stab it with their steely knives, they just can't kill the beast.
Yeah, no, right?
I know.
Yep.
Adel?
No! You need to fall back! Now!
Nah, too late.
These things can't be...
Don't worry, we killed them with the power of love. Or something.
Damn, Len, that was
What in
awesome.
the world is going on
The
here?
problem here is they're missing the Beastmaster, and he can't leave.
Mana, you say?
He's the only one that can master
I
the
did hear
beast.
that a handful of Normans had mysterious powers at their disposal.
And you're saying that seashell there gave you the ability to use them?
That's ridiculous. You can't expect us to actually believe this.
Okay.
I don't care whether you believe it or not.
Here's the believe or not.
After you just spent the last hour knocking them down and watching them get back up, can you explain that any other way?
Yeah.
They get knocked down and they get up again.
They're like eagles. They wobble, but they don't fall down.
Oh, now I want to find that song. Get up.
Nope, sorry.
And knee slide! God Almighty, Leela Almighty, Adel Almighty! I beseech thee, grant me thy strength!
I can't.
Now put the shell dice in here.
Oh,
Listen to the
absolutely no
ocean.
dice on that one. I think the dice ran away and left their diseased cousins to take up the slack.
Not a speck of shame in this one.
Oh hell no!
Hey, all you got now is Andrew Dice
Now that
Club.
we know the whole story, let's ask Adel and his lady friend to save the townsfolk in our place.
Jack and Jill
What?
went up the hill. to
Come
have a
off
little
it,
fun.
Gran.
These two
Yeah,
aren't part of the militia.
Handle
Heck,
dice.
they're practically still kids.
Trent's not much older.
Yeah,
Mayor chewed us out enough when you first joined up.
Boy.
Imagine how he'd react to this.
Well, I'm not hearing any other bright
Yeah,
ideas.
we're gonna go over
I already
that
know
and
we
ask
can't
the
take
wolves,
down
hey,
those wolves ourselves.
what's in the bowl,
and there's more
bitch?
where they came from. What about all the people still out on the highway?
Well...
Besides, Commander, Adol here's the guy I told you about yesterday. The one who wanted to sign up with us.
Is that right?
Why do you think we hocked over there?
Why do you think
I
we
got
followed
it.
us?
I got this. Because I'm the
It's
adventurer and
Adel
you
and
have a sign
Karja,
for it.
right?
What
Hate to
makes
put you
you
out, but we're gonna
think
need you to
that
rescue
I-
the townsfolk.
You get over here, don't forget
If you're that
about
set on this, then let's make it quick.
I love those eyes, though. That aqua color she's got.
Oh, right. Take this with you.
Meanwhile, the guys in the group are going, what? She has eyes?
Oh, those are
Let me know if you run out, and I'll top you off. Try not to get too in over your heads. We'll come back you up once we're finished.
Yeah, they have
tending to
eyes
the
only
wounded.
for adults.
Best of luck to you.
Yeah, you're going to be at that for a while. Okay, inventory menu. Let's go. Oh, you know what that is? Oh.
Ooh, that's a.
The
only question is, will it give out bacon?
What the fuck are you even?
Let's
Yeah,
chip
the only.
That's
The
an
only question
Arkansas
is-
Razorback that somebody did a biological experiment on.
Yeah, I was gonna say. The only question is, does it give out bacon?
Oh, everybody loves bacon.
Gotta get past stuff.
Quick, somebody get the barbecue sauce.
Found some already.
Yo.
What's the big
In the
idea? Blocking
8-foot
the
wide
road.
skillet.
Dude, shut
I
it.
know.
Don't you
killing the
have
robot.
any idea how vital today's negotiations are?
They're wolves. They don't give a flying rat's ass. Seriously, dude, get with the program.
You do realize that they don't understand human speech, right, Dad?
You just don't know how to treat them right.
That's not good.
Anyway, I'm more worried about
Shut
whether
up,
the
lad.
others
I'm
managed to
gonna
get away
dance with 'em.
safely. I can't put my finger on it, but something about these wolves gives me a bad feeling.
Hard to
Really?
imagine feeling good about a wild animal attack, son. Anyone, man or beast, who gets in the way of our business is evil incarnate from head to toe.
Yeah, okay. This guy's definitely a woman.
Okay.
Once the militia gets here, I'll have these mutts turned into fur coats and sold for a profit.
Bullshit.
Who are you two?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, folks from the militia. A bit on the young side, but I won't complain.
Dude, Dougie wants his voice actor back.
Really?
How's that? Whoa!
No.
Incredible.
For some reason, I
was
think
right
he
to
would have
think
been
those
better
wolves
voiced
were out
by
of the
Mel
ordinary.
Brooks.
that
So
would've
much
been
for those fur
fun.
coats.
So much for those crocs.
Priorities, Dad?
You're gonna voice you guys hot.
Good call. How would you two like a job escorting us to our destination?
Yeah, we got enough to worry about.
I'm Romess of Carpent Trading.
Somewhere
by
in
the
there,
way.
I'd like to work in Dom DeLuise doing The Godfather.
Romess Carpent. You're that big money merchant from Karnak.
Well,
Knees
what do you
are
say?
spreading.
I can pay double the militia's rates if you get me to my business meeting on time.
How about you wait and we'll clear the road ahead of you.
Oh, for crying out loud! Cruz, you're about their age, give or take. Talk some sense into them.
No can do, Dad.
Why not?
Because I'm not gonna.
Because those wolves just now weren't the last of them. What about everybody who ran off ahead of us? Are you really so short-sighted that you'll throw away every scrap of trust the town has in you just to close a deal? Credibility is the most important commodity a merchant can have.
Yeah,
It was
he's
you
got
who
pretty
taught
eyes.
me that.
Yes. Those are the words Said by you.
Oh, way to go, me.
I changed my
I
mind.
always did have my
son
words.
And he just admitted to it. Those are words said by you.
Well,
You're
that's
now my
You're free to go help the others.
Yeah.
We'll make the sensible choice and return to Karnak.
I'm gonna have to disappear on you guys. I gotta go start.
Much
prepping
appreciated.
stuff.
You two be careful, okay?
Enjoy.
Okay, take care. This is fun. This game looks like a game I'd sure like to get. So.
Yeah, I'd like. I would. Yeah, I know the feeling. It's one of the.
This game looks like fun.
These games usually are usually really good. And
Okay,
that's
I'll meet you
just
guys
kind
in the kitchen.
What?
Time for me to bug out too.
All right.
Yep.
Actually, it's time.
Bye, Pat.
It's time to drop out
See
anyway.
ya.
So we're gonna go ahead and do that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us today. Join us come Wednesday cycle, or some other time as dictated by my schedule. For something else. We had Diablo last Wednesday. I think I might actually break out Diablo 2 for this next Wednesday. We'll see. Depends on what I've got. Depends on what I've got to hand. All right.
Woohoo!
Don't forget to do all the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, share with everybody, whether you know them or not. And we will get back to you. We will see you again next time.
Next time, if you're lucky,
And don't
we're
forget the links
lucky.
down in the description. Some of those a lot of those do actually help. I appreciate it. Every little bit does, I promise. I just saved, so I'm not worried about that part. Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so all good?
Between now and the next time we see you, be safe, be sane, and let us make some games of fun again. We enjoy the E series. We also like the Trail series. So, Nihon Falcom does good work. Support them if you can. Or if you like any of
Exactly.
that. Okay.
Why not enjoy?
What?
Why not enjoy?
I know, right? All right, folks. See ya.